and thought, you know what, why not? We may just have a new site to check out. I'm confused, there is another pouch in here. Hey team, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name's Hayden and we're getting straight into it. Today is not a sponsored video. I have paid for everything out of my own money, which means everything that we discuss today is based on my initial thoughts and opinions and my first impressions. If you are new here, this is primarily a review channel. It never used to be, but along the years it kind of morphed into that. We've looked at men's fast fashion before and we've strayed away from it. I have, however, found a new app I discovered and thought, you know what, why not? Let's dive back in and see if this particular app, brand, whatever you want to call it, is any good. I will link a few of my previous videos in this realm down below if you want to check them out for yourself, as well as the products that we're looking at today. So the app that I'm talking about is Next, N-E-X-T. I like to do some research on future videos just to keep things fresh. I'm always looking out for new products to try out, so if there's anything that you would like me to try, let me know. And I came across this particular app. I downloaded it, I had a little browse, and we have 3 items that we're looking at today, which are quite affordable, I may say. So those items that we are looking at today are the light blue slim fit stretch denim shorts, 40 Australian dollars in the size medium. The green pine relaxed fit essentials crew neck cotton t-shirt, size medium, 15 Australian dollars, and I always do my little conversions. And then the blue indigo rinse single skinny fit classic, 51 Australian dollars. They are stretched jeans. If you have been watching me for a while, you will know that we don't really get a lot of luck in the South area of fast fashion, or even I've actually had quite a few misses with non-fast fashion, things like Uniqlo, H&M. So here's hoping we have a winner here. Now it did take around 2 weeks and I've got the giant package here. It took around 2 weeks for it to make it to my door. I kind of forgot about it and then it got delivered and I was like, oh, that's right. It's very Temu-esque packaging, just your standard. It's got the giant branding on it. And what I can see on the inside is very much like SHIEN, Temu, all of the above, with the Ziploc. Well, this is actually not even a Ziploc bag. This looks like the skinny jeans. We will see if it's actually made from denim or if it's a cheaper material. We've got the crew neck and then the shorts. I'm confused, there is another pouch in here. I'm very confused. Before I even take it out, literally my entire order, 3 items. I have 2 pairs of shorts. I'm genuinely confused. I think they've made a mistake and they've sent me 2 pairs. But you just saw I only ordered 3 items and that's 4 things have come. And they're both the same size, 34. Odd. We might actually start there. We're going to pick one of them and try one. We'll do this one. In my experience, fast fashion clothing usually has a typical scent and texture to them. This has a faint smell of cheap, but it does feel like denim, which I'm quietly surprised at. Here we have the shorts, one of the 2. Interesting, it literally says Denim Goods Co. on the inside of the waistband. I now want to know what it's made from. 99% cotton and 1% elastane. Interesting. Now on this channel, when we do look at clothing, we typically go through construction. I'm in no way, shape or form have any professional training as a tailor, a seamstress, anything of the above. I just know if something isn't made well using my eyes looking at them. What we look for is we look around the areas in which that gets a lot of friction, where panels meet, so junctions. You can generally see if the stitching's been bad, if you pull at a seam, if there's light filtering through around the threads. I do see a few loose threads along the waistband. See one right here. That's just from the internal material. All in all, however, I don't actually see any issues with the stitching around the waist. And even here, you can see you pull on it, there's no separation, there's no light filtering through. It looks very clean, very tidy. I don't see any holes. Even the button is metal, it's not plastic. Same as the zipper, it's metallic. Okay, it seems promising. Let's try them on. Here we have them on. I'm not a fan of how the crutch sits. It's really quite awkward. They fit very nicely around the leg. You can see they're a little bit snug. They fit around the bum, and the waist fits nicely. They just look really odd. It's an odd fit. The crutch kind of hangs down low. There isn't, however, so you can see that that just looks weird. It's a weird fit. It doesn't feel like anything's going to potentially irritate me. There's nothing sticking into me, itching me, or anything like that. These are slightly too tight. Kind of feels like it's squishing my leg. I mean, they're comfortable enough, but they're kind of ugly in this area. It looks like everything's just being pushed down, but it's not even tight. That's what I don't understand. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Next up, we'll try the t-shirt, the crew neck. We'll save the jeans for last. I'm not going to try the other shorts because it's literally identical sizing. This doesn't have a smell to them, and there's no crunch either. Usually when you have cheap fabric and you do this with it, you kind of hear the friction. Here we have the shirt out of its bag. Now it is a relaxed fit shirt in forest green, size medium. I'm just trying to find what it's actually made from. 100% cotton. We'll take a look at our construction as well. There are a few loose threads. You can see some light filtering through behind me, but not enough loose threads to warrant concern that it's going to fall apart. It looks very tidy around the neckline, and even you can see where the front and back shoulder panels meet. We'll take a look down at the hem at the waistline. Yeah, that's not good. So I just picked at one of the threads and it literally started coming undone. I don't see any fraying. There is some slight holes around the thread. I can see. Not sure if you can see that when I pull on them. And there's a little bit of bunching as well. So this one's not made the best, but at least it's 100% cotton. So this one is super comfortable. God, these shorts, they're so unflattering. You can see it's a nice fit for the shirt. It's very breathable because it's obviously cotton. I don't feel as though anything is going to bunch, pull, fray, or irritate me in any way. There's a lot of room for movement without anything feeling like it's restrictive. Which means the lucky last item, the one that we generally don't have a lot of luck with, the jeans. I'm hoping it's going to be the similar scenario of the pants, that they are still cotton. Here we have them out of their bag. They have a slight odor. They look nice though. You can see there's a bit of stretch to them. Here we have them out of their bag. I can already see that the construction is quite nice. It looks very tidy. 98% cotton and 2% elastane, which accounts for the give. On the inside of the jeans, you see how nice and neat that is. I don't see literally anything. There are no frays. There's not even, look how neat the stitching goes all the way across. You can see where the panels meet at the back. There's some stretch, but there's no separation. There's no light coming through. We have high hopes for these jeans. Let's try them on. Now these, I like. Very comfortable, fit you like a glove, very flattering as well. And they're not doing the weird crutch thing. You can see that there is some extra space, but it's not super bunchy. There's a lot of room for movement due to the elastane. I can easily do everything that I need to do. I don't feel like anything's going to pinch, pull, irritate in any shape or way. And I like how they sit on the foot. They're slightly just below the ankle, not too high. They don't drag on the ground. It's a metal button, metal zipper. I think we're on to something here. We may just have a new site to check out. None of these items had any polyester in them. I'm surprised at the price point that we paid. I'm gonna have to check out more of their stuff. Now I will link everything down below, but as it stands, all three pieces were well made and of good quality materials. The shorts, I probably am just going to donate. For me, it was just ill-fitting. The shirt I like, and these jeans are definitely going into my usual rotation. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure we do all the fun stuff, but most importantly, stay tuned.